Hi everyone. My name is Ryan Turk, and this semester I was in marketing 345, and our main project was to raise money by sharing different social media posts on different outlets and trying to raise a certain quota of $100. And I successfully was able to do that. The different social media platforms we use were Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, YouTube, X, and Instagram. And at first, I'll admit I was pretty lazy with my marketing strategy. I kind of was just putting like the story together. Didn't really have any graphics planned at all till I think like the second week, really. So, and it really was. I was noticing at the beginning, like I was really struggling to get clicks to get people to click on the graphic or anything, the links, whatever. I was really struggling to get interaction on it at first. I had maybe a couple interactions, but like I felt like as I continued to grow throughout the course, I was able to kind of upgrade my presentation style, my social media styles, my target audience, and I was able to do that. So what I first was doing was I was trying to get into different groups on social media, and that was working. Like it helped a lot. Like I will admit. So let me show examples of my early posts. Let's see. And so here's that. So here's like my week one. And like as you can see, it was very lengthy. Like it was very lazy, I will say. Like just no real effort there at all. Like it was just kind of copy and paste the story, kind of just put a link in there. Didn't really get much clicks. I put in some groups. I tried to do it all at once and didn't really work out too well. And then week two, you really start to see me use different tactics, like using a QR code, using like keeping it short and sweet, keeping it like, yeah, I have a graphic too explaining some of the activities that they'd be donating to as well. And it didn't really get much. And then on week three, I started to really set myself away, like by using different groups on social media. Like I put in some fundraising groups, and that's where I started to get some clicks. At first, people were like confused because they kind of like one of them, they felt like it was like a scam. And like I had to explain to them in a different message what the message was and like what everything's going towards. So, but like yeah, like you can see, like I definitely start showing growth here, keeping it short and sweet. Like X really helped me do that because you have a word limit, so you don't want to exceed that word limit. So you kind of have to use different graphics or tactics to gain attention. And then week four, kind of the same thing. I mean, like in right here, it was kind of lengthy. I will admit, but yeah, that one didn't really get much clicks, so I kind of had to adapt a little bit. And here is where I really started getting clicks was I made a different graphic here, and it is much better, much more colorful, which this one is very white, which I noticed. So once I was able to do that, I was able to get a lot more clicks, a lot more interest, and really the target audience as well. I was really like my target audience on like Instagram and Facebook, or like Instagram really was just like my friends on social media and like college kids, and college kids, like I'll admit they don't really donate to a lot of fundraisers. It's very hard to get them to donate money. So, and then like Facebook was a lot of my parents' friends and some of my friends on there. LinkedIn was like some of my peers. And X, it was really just confusing. Like it was very hard to get people to click on X. like it was very hard to get engagement on X, but and then let's see. Now week 6 is this is like when I just developed YouTube as well, and this is where I finally got donations. Was on when I actually put stuff on YouTube, is I got donations on there, and it worked out. Like I was getting my QR code sent around everywhere, so I was very happy about that. And then here's my quota. I did reach my quota. I tried to do a tactic where I put like $250 as my goal to kind of undersell it a little bit to try and like not put pressure on people, but didn't really work out too well. But I did hit my goal, so very happy about that. And these were my 3 most popular posts. Was like, and they were all the ones that had color in them. They got the most clicks, and yeah, like I was able to track like they I think one had like 7 likes, the other had 2 shares, and then one of them had 4 likes, and so that really worked out well for me. And then yeah, so my goals and my posts really were to spread awareness about the Laurel Highlands Council and to really just try to get provide opportunities to those who aren't as fortunate. And I was really trying to keep it short and sweet. At first, I didn't really understand. And I feel like as I developed, I looked at other students' examples and I was like, just thinking, I'm like, I really could make a difference out here. And yeah, um, which the social media channels, like, I felt like that worked the best for me were really, I feel like Instagram really worked out. Somehow, like, I've never used Pinterest as social media, and that was where I got my donation, I believe, from. So yeah, that really worked out for me as well. And then YouTube, I've never usually used that for social media. I just saw his videos, and that worked out. I was getting a ton of clicks on there. I wasn't trying to be very aggressive with my posts either. I learned about social media marketing is that really like you really have to kind of be aggressive. Like, and I didn't really know how to be that way because I'm not, I know myself, like, I don't like seeing things multiple times like that. And so noticing that and seeing like you have to be aggressive to get attention. And I know I've learned for next time is you have to be more detail oriented with your graphics. You can't just, just type out a bunch of copy and paste the description of something and put it on social media. That won't ever get clicks compared to just graphics that show details. So yeah, I've learned that as well. And that is all that I have.